I am going to discuss about nervous system. So this is the subject of anatomy and physiology for GNM first year students. So in this subject I am going to discuss about the nervous system. So what is mean by nervous system, an introduction of nervous system and classification of nervous system we have seen in previous class. So today I am going to explain about the structure of neuron and about its parts. So I am going to explain about the structure of neuron and about its parts. So we will see what is the structure of neuron. So first thing is structure of neuron. Neurons have the characteristics of irritability and conductivity. So the neuron have the characteristics of the irritability and conductivity. And next thing is irritability is the ability to initiate nerve impulse. So the neuron is having the characteristics, that is the irritability and conductivity. So the irritability is the ability to initiate nerve impulses in response to stimuli. So irritability, what it is doing? Irritability is the ability to initiate nerve impulses. It is initiating the nerve impulses in response to stimuli. That is the irritability. Irritability is the characteristics of the neuron. And next one is conductivity. So what is the conductivity? It is the ability to transmit an impulse outside of the body. So whereas seen in irritability, it is the ability to initiate nerve impulse, but whereas come for conductivity, it is also ability to transmit an impulse outside of the body. But this is the difference between the irritability and conductivity. So these two are the characteristics of the neuron. So in irritability we came to know that it is the initiating the nerve impulses in response to stimuli. And whereas come for conductivity, it is the ability to transmit an impulses outside of the body. So in conductivity, example, change in contraction, change in concentration of carbon dioxide in the blood. So example is the change in concentration of carbon dioxide in the blood. So that is the example for conductivity. So one more time I will read it. Structure of the neuron. That the neuron have the characteristics of the irritability and conductivity. And irritability, it is the ability to initiate nerve impulse. Where it is initiating the nerve impulse? In the irritability, it is the ability to initiate nerve impulse in response to stimuli. So that is the irritability. And whereas come for conductivity is ability to transmit. It is ability to transmit and impulses outside of the body. Example, change in concentration of carbon dioxide in the blood. So this is the characteristics of the neuron. And next thing is the structure of neuron. So here the structure of neuron, this neuron contains dendrites, somas or cell body, and nucleus and axon, myelin sheath and node of Ranvier. So this is the structure of neuron. So we will see each part what it is function. So what it is working in the human body. In the nervous system, dendrites, how it is working and what is the function of it. So these things we will see each one by one. So now we have completed the characteristics of the neuron and we have seen the introduction of neuron, nervous system. So it is the introduction we came to know that is the neuron, it is the nervous system is the chief controlling and coordinating. So that is we have seen in previous class. So and it is is regulating whether it is involuntary or voluntary. That thing we have seen in introduction. And next thing is classification. Also we have seen in nervous system. The classification has divided in two types. That is the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. In central nervous system, it is again in central nervous system what it is consists brain and spinal cord, and whereas come for peripheral nervous system, it consists of autonomic nervous system and somatic nervous system. Again, the autonomic nervous system, it has divided in two types, that is the sympathetic division and parasympathetic division. So we came to know that what is the function, what is the classification, and each in classification each step what is the function of peripheral nervous system and what is the function of somatic and what is the function of autonomic. So we came to know that in previous class. So now we have seen that characteristics of the neuron and its diagram. So now we will see in diagram each one what it consists and how it is working in the human body. That thing now we will see. So first thing is nerve cell body. So here we have seen that is the nerve cell body. So the nerve cell body, it is also known as soma or pericardion. Pericardion. So the nerve cell body is also known as soma or pericardion. And nerve cell body is irregular in shape. So by seeing this diagram, we came to know that the nerve cell body is in irregular shape. And next thing is, it is constituted by mass of neuroplasm. So it is in irregular shape and it is consist of mass of neuroplasm, and which is covered by a cell membrane. So it is an irregular shape and it is the consist of mass of neuroplasm which is covered by cell membrane. And next thing is the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm contains a large nucleus, cell bodies and neurofibrils and mitochondria. So this the cytoplasm, it is containing a large nucleus. It is containing a large nucleus and cell bodies and neurofibrils and mitochondria. So after that it forms the gray matter of the nervous system. So the cytoplasm containing this all those things, and next thing is it forming the gray matter of nervous system and are formed of the that nervous system where we can form that thing at the periphery of brain in the center of spinal cord. So this cytoplasm contains a large nucleus and cell bodies and neurofibrils and mitochondria, and it forms the gray matter of nervous system, and it is forming the gray matter of nervous system and are formed at the periphery of brain and in the center of spinal cord. This is the first thing is nerve cell body. So in the structure of neuron, we have seen that is the nerve cell body, what it is contains and how it is working, and that thing we have seen. So nothing but it is the nerve cell body. It is also known as soma or pericardion, and it is in irregular shape. And next thing is, it is constituted by mass of neuroplasm which is covered by cell membrane. So it is constituted by mass of neuroplasm. So it is which is covered by cell membrane. And next thing is the cytoplasm contains a large nucleus. So this cytoplasm contains a large nucleus and cell bodies and neurofibrils and nerve cell body we can see in the structure of neuron. So that is the function of nerve cell body. And next one is axon. So next one is axon. So these axon, these are extension of cell bodies and form white matter of nervous system, and our axons are found deep in brain and in brain and in groups called tract. So by seeing this diagram we came to know that axon, it is very long like a thread. So it is also part of the nervous system, and these axon are extension cell bodies. So these axon is extensioning the cell bodies and from white matter of the nervous system. So these axon is extension the cell body from where? From white matter of the nervous system. And next thing is axons are found deep in brain. So this axon is like a thread and it is extensioning the cell body, and we can find it in deep in brain. And next thing is, and in groups called tract, and in groups called as a tract. So this is the axon. So one more time I will read it. Axon. These are extension of cell body. So that is the extension of cell bodies and from white matter of nervous system. From where it is extensioning that cell body? From white matter of the nervous system. And next thing is axons are found deep in brain. And next one is and in groups called tract. So this is the axon. So in structure of neuron we came to know that what is the nerve cell body and what it contains and how it is. And whereas come for axon, so that is the structure of neuron. In the structure of neuron, the part is axon. So what it is? Axon, and what it contains. So how it is extending, from where it is extending and where it is present. So that thing now we came to know. So next we see, and the membrane of axon is called axolemma. So the membrane of axon is called axolemma, and it encloses the cytoplasma. So and it is encloses the cytoplasmic and extension of the cell bodies. So here we have seen that it is extension of the cell bodies. So how it is extension? By enclosing the cytoplasmic. So it encloses the cytoplasmic and it is extension of the cell bodies. So that is the axon second point. The membrane of axon is called axolemma and it encloses the cytoplasmic and it is extension of the cell body. So this is the part of the neuron and how it is working and what it is containing. So that thing now we came to know by seeing axon part. So now we have completed nerve cell body and axon. So these two are the part of this neuron and how it is containing and what it contains and how it is extending and from where it is extending, that thing we have seen now. So now we completed the characteristics of the neuron, that is the two are the irritability and conductivity, and we will see irritability, that is ability to initiate the nerve impulse in response stimuli, and whereas come for conductivity, here also same thing, it is ability to transmit nerve and impulse outside of the body. So whereas seen in irritability, it is initiating nerve impulse in response to stimuli, and whereas So that is the difference between the irritability and conductivity. So next we have seen that is structure of neuron and neuron diagram, how many parts it contains, and in this part we have seen that is the cell body and axon. So next we will see the next parts of the neuron.